We've chosen to set our production in 1950s America in the Northwest Pacific. We saw a lot of parallels between the time in which Janáček wrote the opera, in 1950s America, being through a period of war, and in which religion was a very strong part of the culture, and in which women were starting to, assert their rights. The inspiration for our production started with a filmmaker called Douglas Sirk, who was a filmmaker telling stories in the 1950s. His aesthetic and his sensibility was something that really spoke very clearly to the production in the opera. The really important thing is the relationship between the characters and nature, and that's central to our production. Nature is in many respects another character, particularly the river, which runs through the village that they live in. In the context of the design, video is one of the key elements that we're using. So we chose to do this because throughout the opera, Katya has a very close and significant relationship with the natural world. It's the place in which she feels she can be most at peace with herself. It was really important that that natural environment be a significant part of the world. And what happens is that when we shift from the domestic space, the interior space, to the external space, to the natural space, the whole space opens up through these projections. I sometimes refer to the opera as the greatest love story ever told, and I really encourage people to come and experience it because it is one of the greatest operas ever.